Hey everyone, and welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving headfirst into the John Louis Memory School. This is the place where we're going to learn how to make forgetting a thing of the past. Seriously.
You know that feeling, right? You're staring at this long list of ions, valencies, and all these chemical names for your exam. You've read it like 100 times, but it just will not stick. Yeah, we have all been there. It's so boring, it's frustrating, and let's be honest, it feels kind of impossible.
But what if I told you there's a better way? A secret almost. A way to stop just memorizing and actually start seeing the information. A way to turn your brain's natural love for wild stories and crazy pictures into like a superpowered learning tool? Well, that's exactly what we're going to do today. So how in the world do we do this? We use the secret weapon from the man himself, memory grandmaster John Louis. His core idea is so simple, it's brilliant. Our brains are actually terrible at remembering abstract, boring stuff like words and numbers. But you know what they're amazing at? Remembering pictures. So the secret is to turn anything you want to learn into a vivid picture your brain literally can't forget. Okay, let's get our first tool. We need to remember the number 1. So what does the number 1 look like? It's just a straight line, right? Well, what else looks like a straight line? A long, thin, super strong bamboo stick. So from this moment forward, in your mind, the number 1 is a bamboo stick. Got it? This is our anchor, our foundation for everything. The whole system really just boils down to 3 easy-peasy steps. First, we take a boring science word and we convert it into something that sounds similar, something we can actually picture. Second, we create a really vivid, maybe even totally ridiculous, mental image for that new word. And third, the most important part, we link that image directly to our anchor, the bamboo stick. You ready to see this magic in action? All right, now for the fun part. We're going to put this whole system to work. We're about to build one single, bizarre, completely unforgettable story that happens on and in and all around our bamboo stick. And this one story is going to lock in all the positive ions with a valency of 1 forever. So our first ion is hydrogen. Hydrogen, say it out loud. It sounds a whole lot like a hydrogen balloon, doesn't it? Bam! That's our picture. And not just any balloon. Picture a bright, colorful hydrogen balloon. Now let's link it to the stick. I want you to close your eyes for a second and really see this. That long bamboo stick is covered, absolutely covered, with dozens of colorful hydrogen balloons. You can feel them pulling, tugging, trying to float that stick right up into the sky. Okay, next up, sodium. What does sodium sound like? To me, it sounds just like a fizzy, ice-cold bottle of soda. So, sodium becomes a soda bottle. Simple, right? Let's add this to our crazy story. Our bamboo stick has suddenly sprouted branches. It's turning into a tree. But instead of growing mangoes or apples, it's growing heavy glass bottles of soda. You can almost hear the fizzing as they just hang there. A soda bottle tree? How weird is that? All right, what about potassium? This one's a freebie. Potassium? Potato! It's practically the same word. So our image is a big, brown, earthy potato. And how do you feed a magical bamboo soda tree? With potatoes, obviously. Picture yourself grabbing these giant potatoes and just shoving them into the soil right at the base of the bamboo stick, feeding it, making it grow stronger. It's a ridiculous image, and that is exactly why you'll never forget it. Next on the list is silver. Now this one's a gift. It's already a picture word, which makes it super easy. So when you think of silver, let's get specific. Picture something you can see and hear. Shiny, clinking, silver anklets. And where do these go in our story? Well, they are wrapped all around the trunk of our bamboo tree. I mean, from the potato-filled dirt all the way up to the soda bottle branches, it's just covered in hundreds of shimmering, noisy silver anklets. You can hear that clink, clink, clink. Now this one is really clever. Check this out. Let's break down the word ammonium. We can split it into amma, which is a common word for mother, and moni, which is a common name. So our image becomes a person, your amma, whose name is Moni. So what's happening at the very top of this absolutely chaotic scene? Picture your own Amma Moni, like a world-class acrobat, balancing perfectly on the very, very tip of this tall, wobbly, balloon-covered, soda-growing, anklet-wrapped bamboo stick. That personal connection makes it truly unforgettable. Okay, last one for our story, phosphonium. Listen to how it sounds. Passphonium. Kind of sounds like you're saying pass phone. And what's something you might pass from your phone? How about a passport photo you just took? So, phosphonium becomes a passport photo from your phone. And to complete this masterpiece, just imagine, stuck right there on the bamboo stick, just below where Alma Mani is balancing, there is a small, passport-sized photo of you. It's the final, weird piece of our crazy puzzle. So let's just quickly hit rewind on that mental movie. We have one bamboo stick. Hydrogen balloons are pulling it up. It's growing soda bottles like a tree. We're feeding it with potatoes. It's covered in clinking silver anglets. Your Alma Mani is balancing on the very top, and your passport photo is stuck to the side. What a scene. Now, you're probably thinking, there is no way I remember all of that. But you do, I promise. Your brain recorded that crazy story. Let's prove it right now with a quick fire test. Are you ready? Okay, first question. Think fast. Sodium. What's its valency? Don't think about it. Just see the picture in your head. The answer is 1. How did you know? Because you saw the soda bottle. And where was it? It was hanging on the bamboo stick. And the bamboo stick means valency 1. See? It works. It totally works. All right, let's try another one. What is the valency of ammonium? Picture the word. What image pops into your mind? It is 1 again. You saw Alma Mani balancing perfectly on top of the bamboo stick. The link is instant. It's perfect. You didn't memorize it. You experienced it. This, my friends, is the power of visual learning. And just like that, your first mission is complete. You've turned a boring list of 6 chemical ions into one unforgettable, crazy story. And the best part is, you haven't just learned this for a test. You've actually locked it into your long-term memory. We have to give a massive, massive thank you to Memory Grandmaster John Louis for coming up with and sharing these powerful techniques. They genuinely transform learning from this awful chore into a really creative and fun game. And of course, thank you for coming along on this little memory journey with us. So there you have it. You now own the bamboo stick for valency 1. But our next tool for valency 2 is, get this, the duck. Why a duck? What in the world could the number 2 possibly have to do with a duck? Drop your best guess in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next John Louis Memory School Explainer to find out.